What's good? Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video because it has to deal with spooky things and creepy things and crazy things, and most of all, it has to deal with Stranger Things. And if you're watching this right now and you have not seen Stranger Things on Netflix, I want you to pause this video, close this tab, go watch all 8 episodes right now. They're on Netflix. It's the best thing you'll ever see in your whole life. Do it now. So I watched Stranger Things a couple weeks ago, and I have to say I was quite shook by the experience. I love that it's based in the 80s. I love that it's about like aliens and parallel worlds. I am all about that stuff. So me, being the curious little being that I am, was like, I need to figure out if the scenario in Stranger Things could possibly happen. And I researched this morning and I took some notes, and science has proven that Stranger Things can be real. Also, I may give some spoilers away about some things in the show, so if you have not seen it, again, why are you watching this? Obviously, go watch the show first. But for those of you that have seen it and want to know how the Upside Down can be real, just keep on watching. I'm over here now because I'm going to be inserting pictures over here, so let's get into it. The first thing that you need to know is that there is a quantum subspace that all reality springs from. Think of this quantum subspace as a bed sheet that you throw over your mattress. There's lots of rumples and wrinkles that spring up from the bedsheet. And those rumples and wrinkles can signify different things in our reality, like time, space, objects, structures. And from this quantum subspace, there are several realities that can spring forth. For example, you have the reality in Stranger Things, and then you have the Upside Down. They're both alternate worlds and realities. Now, you may remember the acrobat and the flea analogy that the teacher presented. This is basically a dumbed down version of an explanation of a wormhole. Where the flea crosses over the tightrope to get into the Upside Down, that represents the wormhole. In the analogy, the acrobat represents the people in the town, like Dustin, Will's mom, Mike, Lucas. So the flea in the acrobat analogy represents partially 11 and then the Demogorgon. Now 11 is a little bit special. She's able to use her powers to rip a hole essentially in the fabric of space-time. This is how she accesses both realities. Now going back to explaining the Upside Down, there are 2 theories explaining alternate worlds. There's the many worlds theory, which says that every outcome creates a different universe. This is called branching, and I imagine it as kind of like a fork in the road. So for every situation that you end up in, every other possible outcome creates a different universe, which therefore creates an infinite number of alternate worlds. In the many worlds theory, this infinite number of alternate universes springs forth from the quantum subspace. And that leads me to the second theory, called the many interacting worlds theory. This theory says that there's a fixed number of realities that spring forth from the quantum subspace but evolve separately. However, these realities end up entangling at some point or another. For this theory, I would imagine a 4-way stop or busy city streets where the streets overlap at many points. This overlap is called entanglement, and although the realities are not completely combined, they're connected in some way, shape, or form. This is how Will is able to communicate with his mom using lights and phones, even though he's trapped in the Upside Down. So how would this theory necessarily apply to our world today? Think of all the threats of nuclear war that we've had in the past. As of our reality right now, that nuclear war has not happened. But because nuclear war was possible, there's an alternate universe out there where nuclear war did occur. And maybe the whole planet is obliterated and the human species has evolved into some kind of superhuman creature. That reality would most likely resemble the Upside Down. While watching Stranger Things, you probably noticed that in the Upside Down there was always this snow or flaky dust in the air. That was caused by a nuclear winter, which would follow after maybe a global nuclear war. Now, the Demogorgon is believed to be an evolved version of the human species. Maybe a vast amount of humans died out, but then there were some that evolved and adapted to the harsh conditions and the radiation. Also, when Hopper and Will's mom went into the Upside Down, they had to wear those full bodysuits because the air was probably so toxic from all the fallout. Connecting this back to the world today. So even though a nuclear war didn't happen in our world, there was always that chance that nuclear war did occur, therefore creating an alternate world that could highly resemble the Upside Down. So in conclusion, there are multiple realities that spring from the quantum subspace. Wormholes are the interacting points between these realities. And in reality, every possible outcome creates an alternate universe. So the Upside Down is out there somewhere. I hope this video wasn't too confusing for you, and if you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.